Well, hello everybody and welcome to the Wild Ginger Running monthly competition and subsequent podcast of the live broadcast competition. There are a lot of people already here. That's fantastic. I will read out the mentions. I'll read them out. There's already some mentions going on here, so I'll read them all out. If you want a shout out, then you just get typing in that little comments and reactions box. Sorry if it's a bit downbeat today. I feel very tired this week. Don't know if anybody follows me on Strava, but I'm just like, oh, why am I so tired? So I've given myself a rest week in the hope that that will G me up a bit. I've got a hen do at the weekend in Norfolk and I was hoping to do my long run there and do park run as well. So if I have a few days rest, maybe I'll be on form. So let me know in the comments how you are feeling. Are you feeling a bit knackered? Are you on top form? Have you got a race this weekend? Let me know. So first of all, it's the competition. It happens every single month, and every month I have some really nice goodies to give away to all my loyal patrons. So patron are a bit confusing now. They've also added a free patrons area. Just have to let you know this is for the paid for patrons area because it's like buying a lottery ticket or a raffle ticket. So yes, so you have to sign up to support the channel on Patron before I will put your name into the proverbial hat and shake it around and draw out potentially your name. If you are a patron and have been for, you know, a few months, maybe a year, you're guaranteed to win something. So if you haven't won anything for a whole year, then do let me know and I will personally package up some goodies. I get sent gear and I'll try and find something in your size. And I will send you something. So write me a message on Patreon if you feel like you're being hard done by, because we do want to keep everybody happy here. So yes, thank you to new patrons this month as well. Both their names begin with a C. You don't have to have a name beginning with C to become a patron, but it is preferable because my name is Claire. So we have Catherine Brown, welcome, and Carol C. Now that's a double C, that's even more brownie points. Welcome to you, Carol C. Thank you so much for signing up, both of you, and look out for a welcome message from me on Patreon and a link to join the exclusive patron Facebook group. And thank you very much to David Pollard, who is watching right now, and he has upped his pledge. Just now I've seen an email come through saying he's upped his pledge. That is very kind of you, David. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you're watching live today, there will be a live person's watching prize. Okay, we'll go through that in a minute, but I just want to say thank you to all my really loyal patrons as well. It's really fantastic to do these little live broadcasts every week, particularly this competition one. So that's why I decided to make a little reward and incentive to watch these live. Every other month now we have a new and exciting live only prize from our exclusive live broadcast and podcast sponsor, which is Naak Sports Nutrition. I'll pop a little picture up on the screen there for anybody watching live, and I will show you what I've been using this week from Naak. I have been eating this bar, like not even while running. I just thought, oh, I'm really depleted, so I think I'm just going to eat this bar. It's got actual chocolate drops in, and you know how I feel about chocolate, people. So that is bloomin' delicious. It's the peanut, and if you want to buy this online, peanut butter and chocolate bar. And there's a discount code, 15% off at uk.naak.com. It's in the film description and it's in the podcast show notes as well. I've also been munching on this waffle. That's also really delicious. They come in a caramel flavour, salted caramel flavour and a chocolate flavour. I prefer the chocolate flavour, of course, but you might prefer this one, which is the caramel one. And then also, I thought one of the reasons I might be a little bit tired is because maybe I haven't been eating enough protein. So I just made myself a shake yesterday using this. And I like this because it's not too sweet. So I've tried protein recovery stuff in the past and it's kind of sickly. This is kind of, you know, it's sweet-ish, but it's not really sickly sweet. It's very palatable, so I've been enjoying that. You have to give it a good shake, but I have been enjoying that. So I'm going to read out some comments in a minute, so put some nice comments in, everybody. So I just mentioned the Naak was every other month. They're going to give away 25 quid's worth of goodies live. So this month is not a month with the Naak products in, so I'm going to, every month when they're not doing when they're not doing that giveaway, I'm going to give away a book from my bookshelf. So people send me books all the time. I don't have time to read them all. So, and some of them aren't really reading books, they're more like, you know, kind of guidebook type thing. So I've got all these books from my bookshelf. And I'm going to give 2 away today. So have a look at everything that's there. And if you're watching live, then you will get the opportunity to Bagsy one of these books. So get thinking, because you might be chosen. Okay. Right, let's read out some live comments and then I will go through what is in the competition for February 2024, worth £362. Okay, so everyone's chatting. David Pollard says, fingers crossed. Leon's here as well. He says, hey all. Here we go. Severin says she's in her running gear to clean out the bunnies. Oh, do a few burpees while you're there, Severin. Johnny Doyle is here. He says hi from Wet Swindon. And John Airy is here. Wow, for once he is ready. He doesn't have any interviews in February. Let's hope March is better. Fingers crossed for you, John. Hope that you get a job nailed soon. Alex Kay is ready. She's sat here in her running gear, ready for a run right after. Okay, I'll try and keep it short because everybody wants to go for a run. Okay, I'll just read out all these comments first. Sean's here, okay. Sean O'Keefe was at the ARC 50. We met there. He's promised to crew me next year. Don't back out on me there, Sean. Andrea Fluffkitten says, good afternoon, everybody. Peter says hi as well. Paul Jones is here. He says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Paul. Lloyd Watkins says hello and happy Thursday. I thought you were saying happy birthday there. It's a little bit late. It was a few weeks ago. Sharon's here. She says hi all. Peter says hen do a long run. Does that even work? Well, yes, the hen is pregnant, so I don't think it will be a boozy sesh. Nadia says hi. Hello, Nadia. Oh, Tony is calling in from a very sunny Washington, DC. That's cool. And have a nice trip out there, Tony. And David is feeling tired. He watched the United match last night and had a couple of beers to numb the pain. Well, I know absolutely zero about football. But yes, I understand feeling tired. Hannah is here. Hannah Basley, stealth work viewing, amazing. Well, everybody that's commented so far, you are in the draw for the live prize. So you don't turn off though. Oh no, it's backfired. My plan's backfired. Rich is here as well. Peter wants to know if anyone's doing Chester 50 this weekend. Jenny DeFries is here. She says, hope you're all having a great day. Yoga for runners sounds interesting, says Peter. Ian Miller's here as well. Lisa Mason's here. Oh, it's great. We've really nailed it with this book malarkey, isn't it? Okay. Wow, and Hannah's done a run commute today, 13 to 15 miles. Wow, that's amazing. Well done, Hannah. Very, very good. Okay, right, let's start the prizes. That's what we're all here for, isn't it? So, February, we have this. This is a really good prize. The SOAR Windbreaker. It's worth 170 quid. It's made with very eco-friendly and ethical workforcely manufacturing processes in factories in Portugal. I've got one of these in bright orange. It is very comfy, very windproof. It's got like a really nice brushed fleecy inner to it. It's got reflective details all over as well, so it's really nice for wearing at night. This green one that I've just put on the screen here for YouTube viewers is obviously the green colour, and I think that's the men's. There's a choice of green and black for the men and orange and black for the women, I think, but there could be more colours by now. So yes, there's a choice there. It's a man's or women. Whoever wins this, you'll get sent the right one. Then Lakeland Trails entry. Again, we always have an entry from the Lakeland Trails. These were my first ever trail races that I did when I was like, I don't know, like 25 or something like that. I signed up to like all 4 Lakeland Trails as they were back then. They were about, I don't know, 9 miles through the Lake District countryside and mountainside, and they were just really brilliant. Had a super friendly, lovely family atmosphere, bouncy castle at the end for the kids, ice creams, like there was a free meal at that time as well. So I really enjoyed those events. So I've teamed up with them to offer you guys a free place on any of their events. There's loads of their events now, so you've got something throughout the year. You'll be able to make it. So somebody is going to win a free place on one of those races. Okie dokie, now we've got the Light Yourself Up bundle from Ultimate Performance. Now I think this might change next month. They might do something different. So this might be the only chance to win this Ultimate Performance Light You Up bundle. So they're going to send you anything from little head torches, little lights, to a vest that has got LEDs in it or reflective bits on it. And the clocks are going to change soon. So yeah, they're going to change it to a different price soon, but it's the last chance to get this, so this will be a really awesome bundle from Ultimate Performance. Then we've got 18 Noir Ultra. Now, really sadly, 18 Noir Ultra are closing business for the foreseeable, which is very sad because we love their chocolate, but on the bright side, everything's going for 50% off in their shop. So if you combine that with my discount in the film description below or the podcast show notes, that's 20%. And I don't know if it will let you also do the 50%, but you may as well have a go. There's some lovely chocolate to be won there. Okay, and then the final prize is the books. So we'll do that live. We'll do the live books. I'll just go through the books. We've got Southeast Trail Running by Mark Rainsey. We've got Trail and Fell Running by Colin Kirkpotter. That's in Dartmoor. Fancy a trip to Dartmoor? Why not? We've got Black Sheep, excellent book, heartbreaking yet ultimately positive ending from Sabrina Pace Humphreys. Really, really, really well written book. Really like that book. We've got 1001 running tips from Robbie Britton, as if you needed any more tips after watching this YouTube channel, but there are more in here and they're very excellent tips. Robbie's a great runner and a great coach. Lexi Williams, Yoga for Runners. I think Peter wants to win this. It's full of flexi poses like that. See if you can sneak preview there. It's a bit of lying down. I like a bit of that. And then we've got Paula Radcliffe's book, How to Run. I'm sure we all know how to run, but there are training plans in here should you wish to do a marathon or some such nonsense on the road. And then we've got Ali Bevan, Broken. Now this is a really great book. It's about the 2020, the year that loads of running records were just rewritten. So this is a very good read. We've got Damien Hall's book, if you fancy a bit of guilt tripping to yourself. We Can't Run Away From This. I read this and immediately just felt guilty for being alive, but it's really, 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 really pertinent in today's world that we are aware of stuff like our carbon footprint and also about taking action for the climate. So highly recommend this book. Absolutely fantastic, even if it is sad to read. It's by Damien Hall. It's been on this channel chatting away many times. We have got Born to Run 2. This is a really interesting book as well, by Christopher McDougall and Eric Orton. So Christopher McDougall wrote that seminal book, what was it even called? Born to Run. That was what it was called. It's propping up my computer here just now. It's the ultimate training guide. So Born to Run was the story of them going to run with the Tarahumara Indians. And this one is all the training tips that they nicked from them. So absolutely fantastic book. Makes strength training fun as well. They call it training snacks or something like that. Then we've got Anna McNuff, one of my favourite people in the running world. Anna McNuff, she ran across Britain barefoot for what reason, the Lord only knows. And she is fantastically telling this story in here. I love her writing. She's absolutely bonkers. I hooked up with her for one day and there was a film on the channel as well. I'll have to remember to link to it in the resource bit below. But yeah, she's just such a lovely person, is Anna. And she's got triplets now, so no, she's not got triplets. She's got a kid and then she had twins. So she went for a second kid, she got 3. So she is definitely bogged down in kid stuff at the moment. So buy her book and remember her in her young, free and not quite single, but you know, young and free times. I'm sure she will appreciate you reading this. Yeah, if you don't win these, buy them all, obviously. Oh, and then another book from Anna. This is The Pants of Perspective, where she ran across New Zealand as well. This is where I first came introduced to Anna, and then she's done various stuff on the channel. Then we've got Off-Road Running by Sarah Roll. She was helped me in setting up Trail Running magazine in the olden days. She is a very prolific runner herself, and hugely influential in the mountain running scene, like the fell running scene. So this is her book, Off-Road Running. And then she's also written with the legendary Wendy Dodds. This is trail and mountain running. So these are some instructional books from back in the day about fell running and off-road running by Sarah and Wendy. So here we are. We've got a few more people that have joined us live. Severin's like, Claire, that was a classic. It was Born to Run, what the first book was called. I told you I was tired today, people. Tracy says, Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy. Nice to see you here. No run for me today. Lunch break runs yesterday and tomorrow on the local trails. Enjoying some tempo and fast intervals. Excellent. Well done, you. Big up to everybody who's doing the intervals. I should be doing intervals today, but I'm having a rest week. Okay, is anybody else? Okay, Richard Howard, I haven't read your name out yet, but he says Lakeland Trails are ace. Fantastic. Okay, let's do the draw and then let's do the winner in of the books. Okay, so the SOAR Windbreaker. Let's go for this first of all. I think I need to just move over here because I keep disappearing into the prizes. Right, where's the button thing? There we go. Okay, the winner of the SOAR Windbreaker worth 170 schmackaroonies is none other than amazing patron Peter Hunt. Congratulations, Peter. You will be getting an email shortly and you need to tell us your size and your preferred colour. So I'll send you the link. Congratulations to you. Lakeland Trails. Let's do Lakeland Trails next. Bing. Bum, 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 rolling, rolling. Colin Clark. Fantastic patron, Colin Clark. I presume, because he has been a very loyal patron for a very long time, which is what I love. He has won himself an entry to the Lakeland Trails, any race in 2024. I will hook you up with their event person shortly via email. Check your emails, everybody. Okay, and if you do just receive a random thing through the post and you haven't been watching these competitions, then do assume it's just from Wild Ginger Running, okay? There's some people that have received prizes. They haven't watched the live draw and they've gone, oh, I got some random stuff through the door and it didn't say anything on it. Is it from you? Because if it's sent straight from the manufacturer, and so they don't put, like if I send something, I put a little card in, I'm like, hi, thanks for being a patron, love you lots, kiss, kiss from Claire. And but if you get it from the manufacturer, then they don't write any of that. So yeah, if you get something, it's from me. Okay, Light Yourself Up bundle from Ultimate Performance worth £50 goes to bing, 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 bing. It's landed on Stephen Mackey, or Mackay. He's Scottish, maybe it's Stephen Markey. Yes, let's say it like that. Well done, Stephen. You have won yourself a Light You Up bundle, the last one in that series. They will be choosing something else next time, so watch out for the new stuff from Ultimate Performance. And yes, we'll be contacting you for your sizes as well, Stephen. Now the chocolate, the last bit of 18 Noir Ultra chocolate for the foreseeable future, worth £50, big bundle of anything that Carol's got left basically, is gonna go to bum 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 ba-dum. Did I press that? Yes, okay. It's gonna be Ori. Ori King has won the bundle of chocolate. I hope you like chocolate, Ori. Otherwise, send it straight back to me and I will eat it all. Okay, now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, Marie Runs Ultra, she's just made it. Philip Haddock's just made it as well. You have just made it, guys. You are now in the running for the book. Okay, so you kind of have to still be watching live because otherwise I'm not going to know what book you want. Although I will just email you. I've got all your, I know where you live, all of you. I do actually know where you live because it is on Patreon. Unless you've opted out from winning prizes, which would be a massive error. So all these books, oh, let's bring them into view. All the books here are available, up for grabs. Let us choose one person. Bing! Right, I'm just going to scroll up and down, scroll up and down, scroll up and down, scrolling, 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 scrolling. And it's landed on David Pollard. David, are you still watching? What book do you want from this fantastic pile? I hope you've memorised the books. I'm sure he has. And scrolling, 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 scrolling. And the prize is gonna go to Tracy. Hey, Che, there you go. There, Tracy has won a prize. Tracy, are you still with us? Would you like to choose a prize from all these books? I'll just hold them up again so that you can see what they're all called. We've got Trailer Mountain Running, Off-Road Running, Panther Perspective, Barefoot Britain, Born to Run 2, We Can't Run Away From This, Broken, How to Run by Paula Radcliffe, Yoga for Runners, 1,000,001 Running Tips, Black Sheep, Trail and Fell Running, and that's in Dartmoor and Southeast Trail Running. So if you would like to, you can either post on the comments or you can just hit me up in Patreon. You can do whatever you like. Just tell me what book you want and I will post it to you along with a beautiful handwritten note, possibly a bit of chocolate, and there you go. Should we do another prize? Should we just do one random other prize? I've got loads of 18 Watt Ultra chocolate, so I just like make another little prize for everyone. Would that be good? Okay, let's do another little prize. Okay, let's do a spot prize. Dum 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 dum. Spot prize is gonna be, it's landed on Alex K. Woo! She says, I'm ready to, sat here in my running gear. Hope you haven't already gone for a run, Alex. Hope you're really excited. You've won some chocolate to fuel that run. I will be posting you some chocolate. Let me just write down that I'm doing this, otherwise I will forget. I'm so tired today. I'll put chocolate send to Alex. Chocolate Alex. And who won the other stuff? Oh no, I've immediately forgotten your names. Who's won? David Pollard and Tracy without an E-H. Okay, right, I've got everyone, that's fine. Honestly, the brain is like a sieve. Finley has been waking up at blimmin' 5:30 in the morning for a lot of mornings this week. I'm going to have to cut out his nap. This morning it was 6:30, so it's slightly better, but he did nudge me in the back at about 5, so I was up since 5 still. So yes, that is why I'm really, really knackered, as well as everything else. So, yay! So Tracy says she's northwest based. If there's anything trail or fell related? It's southeast it is. There's nothing specifically northwest based, but I can send you one of these if you'd like, Tracy. Off-road running or trail and mountain running? Which one would you prefer? Let me know. And Alex says, thanks, she's got chocolates, yay. There we go, that's all done. And don't worry, I do keep a track of who's winning these live prizes. I keep a track of who's winning all the prizes actually. So we'll try to be fair about these things. And if you haven't won a prize for a year and you have been a patron for a year, then do just write me a little note in Patreon and I'll send you some nice chocolate. Okay, Severin says the live is much more exciting, isn't it? Doesn't even matter how big or little the prizes are. I know, yes, my goal is that everybody just wins a prize. Over the whole year, everybody should win a prize. That is my goal. So I think if you're nice enough to support me on Patreon, you should definitely win a prize, because that's the whole reason for supporting the channel, is to get that little extra bit. So, if you don't go away empty-handed, because it's next month. You might win next month. Let's see what is up for grabs next month. We've got loads next month, and there's a really cool thing actually. I'm too scared to use this, but they've sent me this anyway. So there's a free subscription to the Zombies Run app. Now, have you heard of this? I have heard of this. So they do 3 apps. It's one, Zombies Run, and this is what we've got the free subscription for. Then there's an app called Move. I think that one's a newish one. It's like being a superhero or something like that. And then there's Venture as well. This is a sci-fi thing there, and they all promote movement. So I've put some screen grabs up on the screen there, but basically, yeah, we've got zombies running. I think I'd be too scared to use this. I think I'd just try and hide or something, wouldn't you? I'd just lock myself in the bathroom. It would be very counterproductive, but somebody's going to win this. You can tell me what it's like. They have given me a free subscription as well, but I'm just a bit scared to use it. So I might have to donate to that to one of you as well, if anybody wants it. Yeah, that is my number 1 fear. Like, my number 1 fear is zombies. Number 2 fear is dinosaurs. So apart from that, life is good. Right. Oh, Nadia seems to know the game. It is fun. Yes. Tracy's going to look up all the books and tell me what book she wants. Philip says all the best trails are in the northwest. Yes, I know, that's why you need a guidebook for the southwest ones. Sean says, haha, the conspirator glint for so shall we have another prize? I know, it just came to me. I was just like, just struck with inspiration there. Nadia says the game is fun, and Severin says she had you can have a random zombie attack. It's quite nerve-wracking. Yeah, I think I'd have like a proper full-out panic attack if I used this app. We're not selling it, aren't we? Peter says, hang on, you have a small child and a fear of dinosaurs. No, actual real dinosaurs. I don't have a fear of the small plastic ones. Obs. So my ultimate fear would be a zombie dinosaur. Anyway, back to the competition. This is why I don't go into stand-up comedy. Not that I ever would. Right, okay, this is Sidas. I've done a big bundle worth £114. So we've got a pair of these 3 feet trail insoles. I use these, and what they do is they fill the shoe up a little bit for me, and they make the sock grip better to the insole as well, because sometimes you get those shoes where the insole kind of like ruckles up a bit. These definitely don't do that, so I've just found them really useful. So I've been doing a bit of work with Sidas recently, and there's these socks as well from them. So that's these are the new double trail socks. So that is a double layer one, so that helps with blisters as well. And if you can see, if you're watching the YouTube channel, you'll see there's a blue silicone band just like around the sort of the top of the midfoot, slightly under the arch, just beyond the heel there. That is like a sticky silicone grippy band, and it helps the sock not to wriggle down, stay in place, and keeps your foot in place in the shoe. So I really like that. They've also got a new double, it's called the T-free trail sock, and this is really interesting. This has been developed in conjunction with their top runner John Album. Why isn't that going to the top of everything? That's weird. Okay, we'll have to delete those just for a sec whilst we look at this picture. Oh, it's because it's that. Okay, right, moved that the wrong way. Okay, here we go. So that is John Album. No, he's not putting his foot in the way of the zombies. He is showing you that his foot is divided into just the big toe. There's a pocket for the big toe, and then there's a pocket for all the other toes, and that is called the T-free trail sock. I wrote an article about that on the adventure.com website, so I'll have to link to that as well in the film description and podcast show notes as well, so you can find out a little bit more about that sock. They're also giving away, so they're giving away one pair of those socks, one pair of the T-free socks, one pair of the insoles, and then they're going to give away 2 small bottles of this anti-friction cream, and 2 small bottles of the recovery cryo gel. So this smells absolutely delicious. You can smell it even though it's got a seal on it. And this is for rubbing on your feet, a bit like that trench stuff that I've been using as well. That's anti-friction cream for ultra running or long runs. So that's 115 quid from Sidas. Then we have another Lakeland Trails race place, which is fantastic. We're going to have one of those every single month, so you could be in with a chance to win those. I really like the races. They were my first trail races. They're just so welcoming. Just couldn't recommend a better trail race for your first trail race. And then we have another bundle from Ultimate Performance. I'm going to pop the light you up stuff on there because I haven't actually just spoken to them to see what is next, but there'll be something else from Ultimate Performance on there. So we'll just put that bundle up there. That'll be worth £50. And then we've got the Naak products as well. We've got the Naak live broadcast, so everybody will be tuning into the live to get their hands on these Naak goodies. And then we've got the year subscription to the Zombies Run, and oh, Beet It. This is really, really great. We've got a Beet It performance and recovery pack worth £75. Let's have a look at that. That can go there. So let's see what's in this recovery pack. So we've got a Beet It, a box of Beet It, Regan Cherry Plus, and their newest product, which is called the Beet It Sport Nitrate Crystals, which sounds very exciting. So if you like beetroot, then this is great. If you don't like beetroot, this is even better because a lot of the Beet It products don't taste the same as beetroot. So I've tasted their bar before. It's bright red. It looks absolutely mad, but it actually tastes really nice. So highly recommend it. The nitrates in this will be very good for your running. For what reason, I can't remember, but I did write about this in my book. I told you I was tired today. Buy my book if you want to find out why. Yes, and there's a lot of chat about zombies in the chat now. But yes, these are all the prizes for next month. Let me just make that small, and I can do a yay, and I can use that for the thumbnail. I do a screen grab of that and I use it on the thumbnail. Yeah, sorry, bear with me. Okay, right, let's read out some more comments, and then I am going to go, let you good people go off to your runs, let you go off to your various activities of the day, possibly some work. I hope not. But before we go, I'm going to just read out some stuff, and must mention again that the broadcast and podcast is sponsored by Naak Sports Nutrition. They're going to be sponsoring all the live broadcasts and podcasts this year. They make a long-lasting energy bars, waffles and drinks using high-quality, sustainable ingredients. And so I used Naak on my Arc of Nutrition 50 this January. You can watch it in the film description or podcast links below. And you can go to uk.naak.com for my 15% discount off any Naak products. And I highly recommend. These are my two favourites. The peanut and chocolate bar. If you like chocolate, this is the bar for you. It's got actual chocolate drops in it and it's bloomin' yummy. I just eat it as a normal bar. And then these waffles as well. You just dip them in tea, absolutely gorgeous. You don't need to do any running, just eat these basically. Yeah, and I've been really liking the recovery powder of late as well, which has been delicious and not too sweet and sickly. So yeah, those are my favourites. Those are my favourites. They'll be coming out with some new stuff as well. And, oh, I think it's next week. We're talking to Gregoire from Naak. He's the nutritionist. If it's the 6th of March next week, then we will be talking to him. So that will be good as well to get a bit of insight into the nutrition behind Naak and some general sports nutrition info on what to use when you're ultra running. So let's just read out some chat because everybody's gone off on one about the zombies run. It's a very popular prize. I wonder who's going to win this. You've got to feed back to us in the Facebook group. Andrea's not a gamer. I don't think you have to be a gamer. I think you just have to download the app, and then when you run, I'll have to try it. Not when I'm tired, on a week when I'm not tired. And Tony said, I tried the Zombies Run app. Not for me, I'm afraid. Mind you, I prefer hearing nature around me when I'm off-road. Yes, I know what you mean. I will give it a go and we'll see what it's like. I think it could be really, really good for some people, but some people just obviously won't enjoy it. Yep, it sounds like a new experience. Tony says, how about a live action game with runners dressed as zombies chasing you? They did have a race like that, I'm sure there was, and what you got was 3 bits of fabric, and you put them in like behind you in your short your waistband, and some people were dressed as zombies and some people were not, and then everyone's dressed as zombies had to catch the people who had these like trails, like these bands coming out of their waistbands, and once you got all 3 pulled off, then you were out. It sounds absolutely terrifying. Peter says coming to face with a stag deer is terrible enough in the dark. Tony says better still, zombies in inflatable dinosaur suits. Exactly. I think the world's not ready for that. Nadia's going for a drink on her work and run free day. Have a lovely time, Nadia. Andrea says today is walking rather than run, but it's all fun. Have a lovely time, Andrea. And Bruce Barnes says, hope everybody is doing well. Hi, Bruce. Nice to see you on here. Lloyd says, it reminds me of going to 28 Days Later at Secret Cinema. Honestly, I nearly walked out of 28 Days Later. It was so scary. I'm still scared of 28 Days Later. I cannot watch it again, ever. But I did go and watch 28 Weeks Later, which wasn't as scary because the original concept of zombies running really fast was kind of like okay by then, wasn't it? Okay, anyway, no more talk of zombies. I'm going to have nightmares tonight now. I'll be very interested to see who wins the Zombies Run app, and we can you can tell us all how it went and how scared you were. Okay, well, join us next week for a chat with Gregoire from Naak, all about sports nutrition. And then upcoming, we've got really cool guests. Like we've got Julia McGrattan, who's going to talk to us about the perimenopause and the menopause. We've got Mel Stevenson, who's going to talk to us about due north events having 75% 5% female participation in ultras. Amazing. How has she done that? And oh, who else have we got? We've got Tim on the 19th of Tuesday the 19th at the usual time of, oh no, not the usual time, 1 o'clock, because he's got a hospital appointment and he's doing Chianti that following weekend. So gonna have a quick chat with him on training stuff. I think we'll be talking to him about training for an 100k race, because that is my next biggie in June. Bodes well with the tiredness this week. And who else have we got in the chatting? I think that's everybody for the moment. But if you're a patron and you think we should chat to somebody, then just let me know. We can try, can't we? We can try and get people to chat. I know that Andrew Knox wanted me to talk to Ian Corliss, the photographer. I've tried to pin him down several times, but he's cancelled on me a couple of times. So yeah, I will try him again. But if there's anybody else that you want me to pin down for a podcast, then let me know and we'll see what we can do. Okie dokie, back to work everybody. I will see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, and join me on Patreon. Bye. You're feeling sleepy.